You know, social media was supposed to bring us together, wasn't it? Like, we were all going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and the world was going to be great. Is that what happened? Not that I see. It's a lot more like you get these groups of wackos all together, pointing at the other and saying, "Those guys are bad." Well, yeah, there's a lot of that around. But I came upon an app that almost restores my faith in humanity, believe it or not. Almost. Hi, I'm Dave Platt, here for Fixing Tech. And I'm going to continue my exploration of magic apps with BeMyEyes.com. It's an app that helps blind people do the things that they need to do to live their lives. And it's easy and it's free and it's pretty darn magic. So come on, let's go have a look at it. Let me show you how it works. To launch the app, it's got this big button that says Call a Volunteer. All right? I'm going to tap this button, and what it's going to do is it's going to make calls out to its network of sighted volunteers. And somebody's going to answer the phone. Usually doesn't take too long.
Yes, hello, I'm here.
Hello. Thanks for answering my call. Can you tell me, I think there's a cat here. Can you tell me about the cat, please?
Oh my goodness. It's a big fluffy white cat right in front of your door. He doesn't look like he wants to move.
Oh.
Oh, now he's turning around to look at you. I think he hears me talking. He hears us. Oh my God.
You might be right. Okay.
It's a fluffy white cat. He looks harmless. He looks very sweet, very harmless. He actually looks like a house cat, like he belongs to someone.
Yes, he does.
He looks taken care of.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, he's so big. Okay, he's walking past you now. It looks like you're feeding him, though. It looks like a bowl of food for him.
Yes, and sometimes he'll eat it and sometimes he won't. It's hard to tell what he's going to do.
Well, now he's sniffing around it like he wants to eat it. He's walking away. Look at his fat self. He's well fed.
That's him. Yes, he is.
Now he's back at the door. He's trying to get in that door.
He wants to come in the door. I think I'll let him. Well, thank you. You've been very helpful. How can I ask how long you've been doing this Be My Eyes thing?
Of course, I've been doing Be My Eyes for about 6 years now.
Oh my goodness.
I don't get calls often, so I always like to answer when I do.
Ah, well, thank you. You've been very, very helpful.
Well, thank you for using it, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Sure will. You have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, that cat was fun. Very nice cat. But now I want to demonstrate something really useful. Right? These espresso pods don't come with braille markings. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Be My Eyes, and I'm going to ask them to tell me which one is the regular, which one is the decaf. All right? You have to admit, it's really important to get that right, whichever way you want it. So, hello. Thanks for answering my call. Got a question. I got these 2 boxes of espresso here, and I'm in the espresso pods from my machine, and I'm wondering, which one is the regular and which one is the decaf?
The one on the left is the regular.
That's the regular here?
Yep, and the one on the right is the decaf.
That's the decaf. Okay, thanks. That's very helpful.
Very perfect.
Yeah. Can I ask how long you've been doing this?
Since I believe 2019.
Oh my goodness. That's what kinds of things do you usually get?
Well, I've gotten a few medication requests, like they'll need me to make sure the medications are in order.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just rebooting their television, reading letters, placing posts on boxes, things like that.
Great. Sounds interesting. Well, thank you very much. You've been very helpful. Oh, you have a nice day now. Bye-bye. Now, of course, this being 2026, there needs to be an AI component, doesn't there? And in fact, there is. Here on the app, if you don't want to talk to a human being, instead there's this button here that says Be My AI. All right? So you tap that. Here, you point anything you want. Take a picture like this. There.
Two rectangular Lavazza coffee pod boxes on a wooden surface. Top box, Lavazza, Espresso Maestro, Classico, ground coffee, Medium roast. Intensity 913. Compatible with Nespresso original line capsules. Net WT 2.60Z 75 grams. Bottom box. Lavazza. Decaf. Decaffeinated ground coffee. Easy Day Classico. Naturally decaffeinated. Intensity 713. Compatible with Nespresso original line capsules. Net WT 2.60Z 75 grams.
I'm going to try the Ask More button, see what it does. Oh, call a volunteer. All right, I already know that. No, I'll pass on that. Okay. Now, you probably noticed in those two discussions that the human and the AI described the position differently. The human recognized the printing on the boxes and oriented on that and said the regular was on the left and the decaf was on the right. Okay. The AI was looking through the phone and was looking at the position of the phone. I had it in landscape orientation, and so the regular was at the top of the picture frame, and the decaf was at the bottom of the picture frame. But the AI did not make the jump to recognize that hey, these were rotated, and to describe them using that orientation. But the human automatically did. Difference between a human orientation and an AI orientation. Well, now here's the cat again. Managed to sit down. I'm going to try the AI on Mr. Starlight here.
A fluffy cream and brown cat lying stretched out along the top back edge of a dark brown leather couch. The cat has long fur, a cream-colored body, and a darker brown tail that hangs slightly off the couch. The face is mostly cream with dark brown fur around the ears, forehead, and nose, giving a mask-like pattern, and the cat appears to be resting with its head down on the couch. The leather on the couch back is visibly worn and cracked in spots near where the cat is lying. Next to the couch there are some pillows and a blanket, and in the background there is a light-colored sofa and curtains. On the right side, a textured dark doormat lies on a light wooden floor near a doorway, with a cable running across the mat. Wide river or bay shoreline with small boats on calm water. In the foreground, a brown wooden railing runs along the left side, suggesting the photo is taken from an elevated deck or balcony. Below the railing, a steep bank covered in dense green bushes and a few trees leads down to a narrow, curved strip of rocky beach along the water's edge. The shore is made up of small stones and pebbles with some larger rocks scattered near the greenery. The water is smooth with gentle ripples in a grayish-blue color. Near the bottom of the image, a small white rowboat is close to shore, and a slightly larger boat with a mast is anchored farther out. In the middle distance, two more small boats sit on the water. Off to the right, a large light-colored sandbar extends into the water, creating a long, curved shape that contrasts with the darker water around it. In the distance on the right side, low, flat green marshland or fields stretch along the far shoreline. Above, the sky is mostly blue with scattered fluffy white clouds, especially toward the right side of the scene, giving an overall bright, clear, summery feeling.
Well, now we heard the AI description of the scene. So now I'm going to see what a human volunteer says about it. Hello, how you doing there?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. Hey, I'm standing out here on the deck, and they tell me the view here is really beautiful. Could you describe it for me, please?
Yeah. So basically, what you're looking at is water. Then along, it almost looks like there's little couple islands out inside the water. I can see a sandbar. And there's some boats out there, and people hanging out at the sandbar are hanging out.
Yeah. See, yeah. That's they tell me that's what happens out there.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Where is that at?
This is in Ipswich, Massachusetts.
Oh, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's happy here. Oh, great, thanks. That's very helpful. Can I ask how long you've been doing this for?
I've been doing this for about 3 years now.
Oh my goodness. What kinds of things do people ask you?
A lot of times I'll have people ask me like they'll be trying to change the channel or trying to put batteries in a remote or something, or I've helped people count up their money and make sure that they're putting the right note of currency inside their wallet.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, you have a good day now.
Yeah, you as well. God bless.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye. And so, my friends, we've seen 3 examples of Be My Eyes: identifying the cat, the regular decaf coffee, describing the landscape scene. We've seen them both with a human volunteer and with AI, and we've seen the differences and the similarities as well. The AI was much more thorough. It made sure to talk about every last little thing, describing every last little thing that it said on the package of coffee. Whereas the human understood the real question and just said, hey, which one is the regular, which one is the decaf? And just told me very quickly. So they're both different. They do different things, solve different problems, solve the same problem in different ways. But working together, we get both of these possibilities here, and it makes a rather nice app. I call this another one of my magic apps. Remember, we've been talking about these. Magic app is one where there's a decent payoff, but in return for a very, very small effort. And that's what we're seeing here. So these are a magic app together. And Be My Eyes says that it talks about Be My AI. It delivers fast, detailed image descriptions anytime user needs them, reading fine print, identifying what's in this fridge, describing a piece of artwork, all of it instantly 24/7. But what's really great is that it does not replace the volunteer calls with you volunteers. In fact, it's quite the opposite, as it actually helps. Be My AI handles the fast, frequent, everyday moments that some users prefer to use just for a second or two, while volunteers remain essential for the nuanced, emotionally important ones. Together, you give users a richer, more reliable safety net, and the numbers prove it. Our volunteer call volumes have increased significantly since we introduced Be My AI just a couple of years ago. And so, you see, people helping out other people who they don't know, just for doing it. And that's what I mean when I say it restores my faith in humanity at least a little bit. And so until next time, thanks for coming, and we'll see you.